years ago, from my research, I'm convinced it's much more serious than that. It's more than a loose-knit network. It is a conspiracy. In 1784, a copy of this document was sent to the Illuminist Weishaupt and delegated to foment the French Revolution. Mean the Illuminati was responsible for the French Revolution? Yes, absolutely. The courier was struck dead by lightning as he rode through Ratisbon on his way from Frankfurt to Paris. What about a little divine intervention there, huh? The police found the subversive documents on his body and turned them over to the proper government authorities. After careful study of the plot, the Bavarian government ordered the police to raid Weishaupt's newly organized lodges of the Grand Orient and the homes of some of the most influential associates, including the castle of Baron Bossen-Sonderdorf. Additional evidence thus obtained convinced the authorities that documents were a genuine copy of a conspiracy by which the Synagogue of Satan had controlled the Illuminati at the top, planned to use wars and revolutions to bring about the establishment of one kind or another of a one-world government, the powers of which they intended to usurp as soon as it was established. In 1785, the Bavarian government outlawed the Illuminati and closed the lodges of the Grand Orient. In 1786, they published the details of the conspiracy.
Well, and you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because the Jesuits love to hide behind the Jews. There are plenty of Freemason, malignant-minded Jews who are happy to be used by the Jesuits, but the Jesuits hide behind the Star of David and they wield the scimitar of Muhammad. It goes all the way back to, oh goodness, from the very beginning, the Illuminati, okay? So you hear people say globalist, you hear people say Illuminati. What does that mean? It means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. People don't have a concept. It's just a boogeyman term that people use. Who are the Illuminati? Where did the Illuminati start? The Illuminati were founded by a Jew by the name of Adam Weishaupt. But what people don't know is that Adam Weishaupt converted to Catholicism. He was educated by the Jesuits starting at 7 years old. He spent his entire life under Jesuit tutelage, and he eventually taught canon law at Jesuit Ingolstadt University in Bavaria. And you don't teach canon law. Canon law is basically the precepts, legal precepts by which the political body of the Catholic Church rules itself. There are people that believe, and I do myself, I heard Joseph Doc Marquis mention this once, he doesn't talk about it a lot, that Weishaupt was actually an ordained Jesuit priest, and I believe that. There's not a lot of good sources on that, but I believe that, because you don't teach canon law unless you are an expert, and Weishaupt spent his entire life under Jesuit tutelage, and therefore anyone that says the word Illuminati and doesn't bring that in is either woefully ignorant or what we call a coadjutor, or the Wash would call a coadjutor for the Jesuits, for the Vatican, for Rome. They love to hide behind the Jews.
The new order of the world, our enterprise is now a success.
He said these blind slaves say they are free and highly educated, even as they march behind, notice this word, signs. Have you ever taken time to analyze a sign or a billboard or a logo?
We'll start up here. In 1784, an act of God placed the Bavarian government in possession of evidence which proved the existence of the continuing Luciferian conspiracy. This explains the previous 9 pages, goes into it in detail. We don't have time to do it completely. Conspiracy. Adam Weishaupt, a Jesuit-trained professor of canon law, defected from Christianity and embraced the Luciferian ideology while teaching at Ingolstadt University. In 1770, the money lenders who had recently organized the House of Rothschild retained him to revise and modernize the age-old protocols designed to give the Synagogue of Satan ultimate world domination, so they can impose the Luciferian ideology upon what remains of the human race after the final social cataclysm by use of satanic despotism. Weishaupt completed his task on May the 1st, 1776. It's a communist holiday, isn't it? May 1, 1776. The plan required the destruction of all existing governments and religions. In 1776, Weishaupt organized the Illuminati to put the plot into execution. The word Illuminati is derived from Lucifer and means holders of the light.